Hello, this is Bob, Ross from Friends, Ross from Friends Bob, and today I'm starting our journey of building up the Commonwealth into a happy place. I need to get rid of all my followers.
Hey, Paladin Dance.
I don't like this angle.
I think I need to run my mission solo for a while.
Affirmative.
Funny Hat Gang has just gotten out of control. And you're taking your chef hat to the castle.
Hey,
Deacon,
I need to
you've
ask
been
you something.
promoted. Go to the
Anything
castle.
for you, pal.
It got well out of control when I started building.
Story.
No, don't do this, McCready.
Hey, we'll always be
Best friends, man.
I'll ever get
Best
tired of hearing you
friends.
say
Now
that.
I'm gonna kick you out of the
If you
group.
need anything,
Get out of here.
Head
Go to the
back and
castle.
Wait for you. Just be careful. The Commonwealth isn't the safest.
Hey,
What do you need?
Hancock.
Hey, we discussed earlier.
Oh
You're
my
gonna be
goodness.
discreet with it.
I would never betray your trust.
You know, I
Sure. That really means a lot to me. Thank you, Hancock.
just calling them like I see 'em. You want to get this right?
Okay, hopefully
it'd be
everybody's
best if we went our
done
separate ways.
accosting me with their love.
Strong have meat to share.
I want the meat.
Hey, Strong.
Wait, no. I don't even know where to send Strong, but
It's
I guess
time
the
for us to part
slog.
ways.
You're not going to the tower, you're going to the slog. Longfellow, as much as I want to send you home, Longfellow, you're going to the castle.
Look alive.
I'm listening. Hey,
Now I'm on the fence with Preston. On one hand, I'm building up things for him. On the other, he keeps
It's
accosting
time
me
for
with
us to
his
part
love.
ways.
Go back to the castle.
I'll head home.
You can walk faster than that. I know you can, Preston. I know you can walk
We make a
faster
hell of
than
a
that.
team.
Just go! Go! Keep walking. Just the people I love, and Nick, and Dogmeat, for now. And today, we're starting with the Red Rocket. Now, I already have a few things built here. But most about everything built here is either gonna be moved, replaced, or just downright scrapped. I mostly placed it all here to have storage and then sell some stuff. Alright, and the first things I did was essentially just finding the lines. I just wanted to find where things line up. So I have a gate on this side, a gate over here. That's where I'm assuming people are gonna walk through. Hopefully, the pathing in this game gets wonky at times. And then up here, I was gonna do a big wooden scaffolding, but it's bleeding through the bottom quite a bit, and there's these regular metal scaffoldings that line up and don't bleed through at all. So I might replace all of those with these at some point. I don't have my jetpack. Oh no. Alright, I've already sent so many of my people home, but I just need more of you out of the way. I'm sorry. Stay. Stop moving. Not right now. Yeah, stay right there. Alright, Dogmeat, Bubbo, come here. Stay. Good boy. And just to stick with the theme, my real entrance, if this guy will get out of my way, will be right there. Right where the road meets the actual gas station. And on this side, I normally would like to do junk fences to connect to a junk fence, but these are doors. I need fences. See, I already got a few on this side. The ones that don't have the tires can sink in quite a bit, but not really here on the road as much. Okay, over there it can. Okay, just right there. Not on the other side of the road where I would need it. But from the Creation Club, we have these angled big junk fences that sink just about everywhere. So I'm gonna place one right there, and then I'm gonna place anywhere, try and connect them. It's not gonna place normally regardless, because it's slightly out of bounds. And that's not good. There we go. Now let's see if that's straight and we'll go along the green. Yes. So let's just get a few of these. Okay, they won't connect if they're both taken at the same time. I can even go above. I like how these snap. And this way I can just go around, make sure there's no gaps. And then this one I can go a little bit higher. But I want to switch it up. I don't want to do the same texture every time. So let's do one of these, and then we'll do a metal, because I have a lot of steel. I really need to stop bringing everything back to this place. Come on. Ah, I see. We got a wooden pole in the way, so that's not gonna snap. And we do want to curve at some point. So, in that case, let's see, we just put a plywood. Let's do a wood. Oh, that one snaps. So I am going to be using a mix of glitches and mods. The reason for that is you can do just about everything better with glitches than you can with mods, but ease of access. Okay, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna do what I was originally doing. Here, you go there. And we can just maybe go around this bad boy. And then you can snap to here. I'm just barely on the edge. I need to get back in. Now with these angled ones, I can do it like this, put it backwards, and it kind of straightens it out again instead of going more at a curve. And I want that to be lower. I don't like any gaps with these. Now another reason I wanted to use these, what flooring do I want to use? Probably wood, because these are wood. Okay, it's not going to do it because these are on the edge. I'm on the edge. Nah, nah. I don't want to get copy strike. Okay, so then I put that down. Oh, wow, look at that. They snap to the top. I can take this whole bad boy. Oh, look at that. All the way to the ground. Now, the problem with this is that you can't put a wall on this side afterwards, but functions as a railing. I'm gonna just store that. I'm gonna need those later. Now, the rest of these walls at this point might not be straight, but that's okay, because I know none of you are. Haha, got him. Got your ass. Got you gay ass. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I feel like I'm being mean. Okay, now that's not gonna go under, so we might have to try an angled. Oh, I put two plywoods next to each other. I feel gross now. Okay, wood, plywood. As much as I want as much of the road as I can, I do need some spots that I can actually build on top of. And I could do these foundations. These make a lot more sense than just a floating floor connected to a wall. But I think in the long term, I'm gonna take... Oh, now you don't want it? You don't want it. Oh, there we go. It connected that other point. That makes me feel icky. I don't like that. Boom. Now we got a nice little spot for a house. Nice little shack we could make. Or an overhang. Now another thing that's going to be a must with these walls is that they connect with this watchtower. There's too much stuff on the other side. I'm never going to get to it. Okay, we'll just finish the wall. We'll figure out the rest later. Now while this is almost perfect, do I want to rotate this and have it go out a little bit this way? Maybe I do. Yeah, I do. Now I can put this back. Maybe I can't. It doesn't like that spot anymore, right? They don't like being next to angled pieces. Yeah, not the scaffolding. I want that. Come on, I had it. Okay, I'll just go around. Oh, there you are, Curie. I've been meaning to tell you to wait somewhere, but if you're just up here, you can stay. Ah, haha. Okay, okay. This gives me an idea. Did you just use chems? You're a Minuteman. Stop. Okay, I was hoping to put two next to each other, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be the way things work. We'll just do it the normal way. This will be a little storage area. Nope, nope, nope. There you go. Now, normally for tiny shacks like this, I like to put on these wide extension walls, but that's not gonna work. Too close to the wall. So instead, I'm gonna put these outer caps here. And my favorite shack roofs are either the chunky ones or just the ones that have a slight incline. I'm gonna go with the chunky. All right, then we just add some of these and these houses are done. I'm gonna move this sign. I want it to be slightly in front of the door. Or do I want it to be the thing people see? Oh, can put it up there. I might do that. Gives it a little overgrown look. I might put lights on here at some point. Definitely gonna put lights on that. Oh yeah, my wife's alive. She just doesn't follow me around. And Codsworth has his hat. That's all I care about. Oh, now you're all using this doghouse instead of the other doghouse? I made multiple for a reason. So they're kind of getting in the way and becoming a nuisance. But there's a reason for all these Deathclaws and dogs wandering around. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a good reason gameplay-wise, but... You see, we added some new pets to our family. My real-life family. And their names are Dogmeat and Deathclaw. They're axolotls. Aren't they cute? I mean, not as... I'm a dog guy. You see, my wife just got these axolotls, and she's the one who named them. Which means I fully indoctrinated her into a Fallout fan. And the reason also everybody's in a Grognot outfit, you remember Dukov from Fallout 3? I just wanted to make a place that I think he would love. I don't think he would like you, Kate. I barely like you. That's why you're here with my wife, keeping her company. And of course, Jezebel, she might be sent as a provisioner later on. We'll see. We'll see what the cards hold. Either her or Kathy, because Kathy doesn't really, she's a bit older. She doesn't really fit the vibe of everybody else here. And Trader Riley is definitely being sent somewhere else because I can't trade with her. I mean, I can trade with her, barter. I just can't trade items with her, which would be nice. But, you know, Tina DeLuca, we already got a Vault Dweller. Okay, back to work. Okay, I got my cross jetpack back on just for ease of access, so I can just jump up here. Hi, friend. What you doing up here? Grab one of these shack foundations, and I completed a long wall, inner wall, hoping could connect that. So there's a little gap underneath these two, and And then along here, so these few snap together, and then luckily warehouse and barn pieces you can kind of snap around in on themselves, rotate in. And I did that, but then, like I said, had to use a few glitches as well as mods. You can't sync things in with place anywhere. Gotta use one of these posts. Oh, it just lifted up everything, which is why I'm just gonna cancel press B. Now, other than place everywhere, I do use a few other mods that I'll talk about because they actually are incorporated into the build, but just the Mr. Mechanic, Mr. Medic, Mr. Police, Mr. Law, I think is actually called, as well as the Mr. Gardener. The Protectrons just give life, extra life to every settlement, and I figure with Automatron, we're making new robots. Why can't we reprogram some old ones? I was complaining about the death claws and now I feel bad. There's only 2 of them. There should be 3, which means one of them died while I was gone. It's fine. He was the first. He was low health, but also I feel bad because it's themed for my new children and I lost one. What a terrible father I must be. But yeah, thank you for bearing with me while I do this themed build. And I think with these, I'm just gonna go slightly around the already made concrete foundation around the red rocket. And luckily, all of these snap, come on, there we go, along here, and I can just, you're joking. Okay, hopefully these will connect in a weird way. Oh, yes. Come on, yes. No, that's fine. I have an idea. We take one of these half walls. You need to be on this one. Come on. I think that'll do. Maybe if we do both. Yeah, it looks a little jagged now. Oh, if only I could do it on both sides. Has to be on an outer edge. Now, once all this is walled off, this can be an entrance and exit as well as our public farms. Speaking of public farms, I want to upgrade our private farms. I have an idea. We're gonna build a little half greenhouse. If everyone could get out of my way. This corn's sticking out a little bit. Fix that. All right, now that we got the wall windows down. Do these ones have broken windows? Man. That's what I get for alternating. I want ones with good windows. It'll be fine. It'll add to the aesthetics. I know now in the future. If I'm being completely real, this is my first time ever using warehouse and barn items. Now I think I want to do these angled on the edges. Oh, that's actually beautiful how that connects. Now let's move this one down one. Okay, this might be a phony dream. I'm not connecting that. All right, now that we got the ceiling down, I don't want to enclose this entirely. Maybe the barn? Maybe the barn, please? Okay, that didn't snap through, but it looks like it's gone completely through. You can't see through the hedges, so it just works. The words of Todd Howard, it just works. All right, this one I'm going to place anywhere. Okay, these posts are long enough that it appears like it goes into the ground. I don't know if they actually do. All right, half greenhouse complete, propped up on one side, protected by the hedges. Oh, and it's daytime, so I can't move you right now. All right, and I do want to eventually get over here and make an overhang. I'll store this guard tower. I want to decide on a patrol route first. All right, I extended this junk fence out a bit more and added these other junk gate? Yeah, I added the junk gate, moved it out more. Let me just start all that over. I moved the junk gate out more and added in these junk fences. Yes, that was correct. I wanted to take up more of the road, and then this is all gonna be wonderful, wonderful farming land that I probably won't fill up with anything farming related. But it's all uneven, leading down to here. So this whole section, I'm gonna do what I call, well, it's how I originally used to build, but I call it the lazy way now, where I just use a large amount of shack foundations, shack stairwells. It's honestly astounding what a few barriers and structures can do for a place. Like, this is just a mess down here, but it's still coming along. Okay, it's time to bring some power to these new gates because I'm tired of having to jump over them. Actually, no, I still want this one kind of in the corner. I'm using these ones just because it gives it that propped up look, and both of these aren't exactly even. It just looks like it belongs a lot more as long as I line it up with the railing a bit. If only it could go right there and hide the slight gap. That's fine, that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And this way it'll, I can make some underlights now. Have a whole system going underneath this. Okay, one more on this corner and I should be good for now. Do I need one right here? I was hoping not to build too many of these. Not that I'm low on resources. I've kind of been going crazy at the market lately. Okay, I'm kind of bouncing off the walls a little bit, but that's because now I want to make a new generator room. I wanted to power this, but this whole area is just grossing me out so much. And none of this is even. How about that? So I'm just gonna, can I rotate you the other way? The other way? Maybe, or can you go this way? No, dang. Well, the hope is maybe now I can get a light gap in there. Floors, yes. Make way. The king is here. Yes. Okay, now I can get rid of you. I'll put you back in storage. Put you back in storage. I don't know what I was doing over here. I was just testing to see, and it did work. So I might stack another. But then the problem arises of it not connecting everywhere. So I might just do some junk fences to connect this. What am I thinking? Boom. All right. So of all the foundations, my favorite to use, if I'm being completely real, is the barn floor foundation, because that just takes concrete. Everything else takes 8 concrete and then a couple other pieces of either wood or steel. Warehouse is probably the next best. It takes just a little bit of steel. But honestly, I think the warehouse one looks the grossest. Especially, oh, do I need to get back in? Shoot, my bad. All right, I might not use this one just yet. This kind of matches up better. I hate that. I hate that the concretes don't exactly match up. Anywho, to continue this along, I'm just gonna, here, stay there. Snap this bad boy in here. Oh, what do you know? We got a concrete wall. Okay, I gotta put it down here, and then I can put it in the red. And then I can extend that around as I see fit, but it's already concrete over here, so not too big of a deal if I just leave it. I could put it over that and make it blend from the outside, maybe later. But then here, you know what? I don't want to go out of bounds too much. Let me just put these back in storage. Okay, let's do a half right there. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Does that connect? I don't know if it does, but I just need to make it. That connects. I'm telling myself it does. Okay, and that's slightly out of bounds. Actually, I want this to be flush, now that I think about it. Can snap on the outside or inside for just about everything, and I prefer to snap on the inside, but you don't always get the choice. Oh, and this isn't staying here. I mean, it could. It's just not a very good, it's not at a good angle. I'd rather just get rid of that, and then maybe put a new one in there. Yeah, please just rotate the way I want you to. Is it really that hard? See, that one just did it. Why can't you be like that? Thank you. All right, now we have this whole section evened out over here. I might put the generator right on top of this shrub. It's bothering me. Wait, yes. Okay, beta wave is the most important thing. So I'm gonna keep that in here with that. This is what I don't like about concrete. Can't really snap much to it. I wanted to give this sector a little industrial vibe. And also, I just hate this weird double 90-degree angle that happens at the red rocket. So I'm gonna just try my best to even that out. Okay, I'll just stick these over here for now so they're out of my way. So do I want to connect this? We'll see. I have an idea. I don't know how I feel about that. It would not be a part of the grid. Maybe I should have redone that one foundation. You know, it's fine. Country girls make do. Ooh, yeah, we'll just get that gap closed. We're wasting materials, it's fine. I just realized my background audio's been turned off for a while now. This is what I've been dealing with. This is what I've been dealing with this whole time. Do you understand now? Anywho. Ah, you're gonna get in my way now. Okay, this sector done, which means I can start adding it. Oh yeah, and it's perfect. It's actually perfect. Okay, it's not gonna be all the way around, I guess, but that's to be expected. Are we under attack? Is it over? Is it over that quickly? Thanks, Ada. What was it? This is floating? Yeah, I don't like that. Also, my food is at 60 and it just turned red, so that's concerning. I really lost one of my death claws. Huh. Alright, and this piece isn't gonna snap, but we're just gonna eyeball it to our best ability. Oh, that's almost perfect. A little crooked. Who's walking over there? Just some Minutemen. Okay, got me nervous. Get real close in there. We can see the edge, and I overcorrected. Do a bunch of mini tweaks, and it should be just about perfect. There we go. The real just about perfect. Now, I don't exactly know what to put right here. Might get rid of that. I might just do junk fences. I might scrap that. Or if I can do one of the Creation Club junk fences, maybe that will do better. Nope. Hey! It actually does. That'll probably be as good as it gets. You want to connect? You know, it won't be the worst. I have to do a little finagling. Let's get that actually in the ground. Ooh, perfect. Okay, now that I got all this down, it's time that I can actually get going on this rooftop. All right, and I changed my mind again. I think I want to have these shack foundations around the perimeter. I do like the way they kind of hang off. Gives it a more built-up look rather than nonsensical floating in the air. Let me show you. Oh, I guess I'm not leaking through anymore, like I thought I was. I didn't finish connecting power. I'll do that later. We don't need the light, do we? Sucks there's no such thing as just plain metal floors, but I could do some hang-off sections. That fit? No, that's not gonna fit. And boom, and just like that, we got a little floating house. I just want to get these out of the way. Now, do they have any half walls? They do not. Alright, and those didn't snap. I just kind of had to try my best. Here, let's do another. Actually, this one will make wood. Connects enough. And we can put this one right here. Bada boom. Little house. I'm gonna go to the warehouses, and then I'm gonna go to I didn't realize I was on the stairs. I was like, why am I floating down? Crazy. I just want to connect these to the corners, just so it's not floating. Did that go on the side? No, that connected to something completely different. Alright, little break from the roof just to get this bad boy set up. It's in my peripheral and it's bothering me that it's not all complete. Now both sides full of the Nuka-Cola floats to match the billboard. Now, I think I want to go with some neon lights. Give me that R. Oh, this is gonna take a minute. It's all off center, so I just gotta move it over a little bit. There we go. Actually, let's move you over there. Yeah, that's more like it. Now we got it in place and we got it power. I'm gonna give it one of those bad boys, because it doesn't cut off the T. Are there any like spotlights I can put up? I might just do one of these. Actually, that takes away from the actual red, the red rocket. I want to be able to see it at night. I'm kind of haphazardly putting in these picket fences in the holes in the wall, almost like we took them from Sanctuary, and then here it was just a little low, so I wanted something to block that gap in the fence. Alright, now most of this... roof is almost finished. Just got a few spots here and there, but surrounded it with wooden foundation and a few scaffolding floors, and then in the middle I put these steel grate floors. And up here we have a new watchtower. Oh, I can really see everything from up here. And I wanted it to be pathable too. So that's why we have the double wide. Wait, do we have double wide over here? No, we got that right there. Should I make it? Can I fit that there? Yeah. Okay, we're making it double wide. And then I might put another house over here, move one of these beds over, and just so all my bases are covered, added a little post right there. Can I move that over, actually? Yeah, I'd rather these be on the edges. Right there. I think I can just do two, it'll be the same. Yeah, I don't know why I did two small ones. And right here I want to do a chunky roof. Yeah. And this is gonna be my personal little room. I don't know if I'll put a bed in there because I don't want anyone hanging out in there. Don't know what to do about a door yet. Nothing exactly snaps in. I'm not sure if I want anything that snaps in. Ooh, idea. No, if that's gonna snap that way, I don't want that. I wanted this bad boy. Double check that that's flush. It sure is. I always forget doors are in here separately. I want this mesh door. Not really. I kind of want the wooden scrap. Yeah. These I'm gonna have to place anywhere. Put these scaffolding frames here, and I didn't think they would snap, but they do. So I'm gonna just put those down, and then I might add some more. And these aren't gonna snap here, so I might just put them as close as I can and call it good. Let me see if I can line them up. There we go. This one's a little weird, coming up on the edge, so I'm gonna just try my best. Maybe if I look down, it'll sink in more. Now, I'd rather it touch on this side, though. Okay, we gotta touch it in two corners. That's good enough. Now, using the post glitch, you can get your shops inside of these nice little areas that can look out. Counter and the window. And another thing you can do with the post glitch, which, because I'm using mods, I was going to just envelop this, but it looks like I might have to use the glitch. Anyway, make a little security post out of my weapons emporium, and I'm gonna do an armor emporium as well, but I envelop it in these concrete walls. And then I just go around the edges, and voila, perfectly decoratable guard post. Now on this side, I can connect these, if it will let me. How many will it take? I'm gonna store that one. I'm trying to place this one sideways. There we go. Can I put it there? Yep, I sure can. I hate these shrubs. I really do. So I put some potted plants under the ground to kind of give it some more greenery. I try and cover most of the places with shrubs with food and such. Usually razor grain. But over here, next to the power plant, I'm gonna create a little water plant and envelop this in concrete. Actually, no, I think I'll just do warehouse walls for this. This doesn't need concrete. And I just put a little connector through this window here. Blop, blop. Connected it to this bad boy. You can reach just about everything. Okay, I made a little bit of a faux pas over here, so I gotta fix that. That's not gonna work. Damn, I'm really right on that corner, aren't I? You know, I'm not sure if I even need that power pylon right there because I have all of these power conduits connecting in this bad boy. Conduit pass through. I don't think this one actually does anything. I didn't connect it to anything, but I wanted more switches. Let me just show you. Just those are connected to this switch. And it's wonderful. I love it. It's the best thing I've ever done. Alright, now I had to store my other shack stair down there. Put this bad boy in there. Why do I call everything bad boys? Maybe they're good boys. I don't know. Now this is gonna need a post of some kind to keep it up. I might do... We did metal post for that one. Maybe we'll do a barn post for this one. Let's see how that looks. If not, I can always lower them. You know, not bad. I don't mind it. Wonder if I can do another one over on this corner? It seems so, but I don't want to go through. Nice, nice, nice. I need a third. I don't think it needs a third. Maybe later. Say that a lot. Then I don't do it later. You know what? Let me just look at all these foundations, because I'm looking at the warehouse one. 2 steel, 8 concrete. Okay. Barn one is 8 concrete, and it looks almost exactly the same. Exactly. Wow. Okay, then the concrete one is 8 steel and 4 concrete. That just doesn't feel worth it at all. And then the shack foundation, 12 wood, 3 concrete. Yeah, no wonder I'm going through so much wood. No wonder. Okay, now this part has been absolute torture. Alright, most of the structure is built. Now all we're gonna need is some decorations. Okay, I was gonna put these string lights through here and just pretend that it's not actually floating, but what if we just do a bunch of these? One double at the top. This shit is bright. Off of that thing, yeah. Got a ceiling fan on that one, might as well. Okay, this one in the doorway is not gonna work. It kind of blocks my way in. Just, ooh, right on the wall there. Yeah? Yeah. Let me see if I can poke that out a bit more. Nope, that's fine. That's okay. That's when we switch to track lights. Let me just move these somewhere that it can actually be visible. Come on. Ooh. Right there. Back to the track lights. Right there. Alright, that one's just gonna be hidden under there, but it at least lights stuff up. Alright, I built a little warehouse for my water purifiers, but big man's in the way right here, so I'm gonna just... Maybe it'll naturally place. Maybe if I just tap fast enough. Yeah. Now I'm gonna cover this up. Nope. Can't jump while looking at these. Place everything close enough together that when you pick up items, that you pick up the entire settlement. It'll crash your game. I'm glad I quick save. Haha. Okay, so I slept for a few hours hoping this guy would just move elsewhere, and he has not. I kind of got this stuck under him, and I can't get it back. I want it back so badly. I was using it to just move him around. Alright, I am just burning through materials. I think I was at like 3,000 wood when I started this, so it's a good thing I was stocked up. Let me just extend that roof. Ah, is this a joke? Oh no. Just attach this here? No? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Just try and put my concrete back. I think I'm just gonna place anywhere and hope for the best. You know, not bad. Not bad. From down below, it doesn't look like much. Oh, I gotta get the power in there. Oh, no. Will it just go? Will it go through any of these holes? You know what? I'm gonna just show you how conduits work. Because I found this out not too long ago. For how long I've been playing this game. Alright, so we just stick this bad boy through the wall. Boom. You know what? The way we could do it, put this one all the way back here. So we ain't got much going on over here. Sir. It's astounding. It's astounding how they go exactly where I am. They don't need to be here. I don't know why they're here. Whatever. You know what? I might just make this a little mechanics area back here. Pretend that these aren't hanging off. Nothing says mechanics area like a toolbox and another box with tools on top of it. Alright, now we just need to get this other side of the conduit, and we can just connect all these. Oh, hey, Nick. Viper. Long time no see. You like what I've done with the place? Oh, it's too much. Too much. Yeah, those shack buildings I built near the start, I removed those. They were taking up too much space, and I figured I'd just use up this area over here. I did something I don't normally do and made just a weird shack with an open side. Had to precariously place these shack stairs right up against this. I think I'm gonna do more picket fences around these warehouse walls. I'm liking the looks of it. This really looks like I've built this place out of scraps from Sanctuary. Ooh, that's my flare. I think I gave Preston my flare and I sent him to the castle. Give me that money. Give me all that, give me all that, give me all that, give me all that. I guess I could make another sentry. I don't really want any more robots here. Honey, we got a death claw in our greenhouse. We're gonna need to take care of that. No, I want to grab the corn.
Seems to be growing well.
Sometimes when there's a little gap that I can't seem to close, I'll just stick a mishmash of railings in there. Similar to the fence method that I've been doing, but, you know, works for a lot more. I've been doing it with the shops that I can't exactly enclose in anything. This one, I want to put a second railing in front of it. I like layering the plywood ones with the scaffolding railings. There we go. I might do another plywood here on the side. This one I can just place normally. Maybe not. There we go. Just enough space that they can still get behind there. It's a little cramped in this clinic. I know our defense is already 76, but it couldn't hurt to have a few on ramparts. I steal this from Outpost Zimonja like every game. Shack stairs covered in heavy turrets. And this is why I keep Riley around. Yeah, I guess I can do without 100 fusion cores. I have another 318. It's fine. Okay, perfect. Now the water pump equipment is fully secured. And we got some outhouses now. I don't think I need this. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with this. Now the last thing besides some decorations that this place needs to be a full-fledged settlement, a couple of Brahmin. So I'm gonna just sleep for a couple of days. I might need to save and reload. The amount of time it takes to pass an hour is ridiculous. I don't know what I would do without movable, storable power armors. I guess these need power. It's a good thing this is right here. When I'm done with this, I'll probably never be able to fast travel to this settlement again. I'll have to walk, stare at the ground as the entire world moves in. Damn it. I meant to do the same on this side. Well, I can try again. The prefab's out. And then... Is this the same? It doesn't feel the same. I even started further back on that one. Stop pushing me. It's these bonus shack floors I did. Okay, that means I just need to line this up with this. Yeah. What a view. View over there. I think I'll just... I don't know. Am I gonna need this again? I might as well just scrap it. Ooh! Ruining my life. Nope. There we go. Okay, and I can go one more this way. And I might call that good. No! What happened? I mean, I'm still gonna loot you, but... Who did this? Who did this to my boy? I feel like I was just telling him to get out of my way. I didn't even do that. I wish I did. I just want to know who did. My boy. Oh, who harmed my sweet baby boy? He's still at full health. It's been like 2 days. Where's my Brahmin? Okay, I guess I'm down to 1 Deathclaw now. Woo. What are y'all doing on the roof? Y'all ain't no fiddlers. Get off the roof. And I should be able to connect this to here. I think I'm gonna get rid of these railings right here, maybe. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect like that. Leave that there. I just want a way for people that get glitched up here to be able to get down. Now they have one. Everybody's on every rooftop now. That'll be good right there. And what do I do with this extra one? I guess it can be put over here now. I just stuffed all these planters back here because, I don't know, I just wanted it to add a little bit extra. Move this over. Oh, so this is Trader Riley's room now, so I'll just make this vault themed. She leaves, it becomes Tina's room. I'd say it's looking pretty good so far. Still so much to go. Never getting this intricate in a tight space ever again. I'm probably lying. Thanks for moving me. It's not lit up yet, but it says peen sleeves. Took like 4 in-game days, but I finally got myself my Brahmin. Want to, though. I'm gonna need some more power armor frames.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Self-defense at its best.
Let's see what you have.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
Set me up.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
You want to spiff up your power armor? You've come to the right place.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Okay. I'm actually done this time. It's about time for the tour, but I gotta reset my game because my screen's flashing. You work for who knows how long. You a rainbow? Good for you. Hello, Ross from Friends. Bob, back at you. I need to tell you, I got Chili's the other day. I got the Nashville Hot Mott's Nashville Hot Chicken Tendies. I didn't finish it, and I reheated it yesterday. The pan is covered in juices. This is important because I just made one of those Jose Olay burritos in the microwave, and immediately after, tossed it on that pan, rolled it around, and then I air fried that shit. I'm telling you this because I just spent almost 10 hours building. Just trying to level with you. Takes a lot of time to build shit. Whether it's a Fallout 4 build or real life. I probably spent more time on this than I do any of my artwork or any music I've ever made. It's because I enjoy it so much. Even when it pains my body, I'm so tired. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's worth it. I don't know. Alrighty, so I mainly wanted to get the view on the way in from Concord. See both signs in all their glory from here. Beautiful. I ended up putting picket fences all around the outskirts just to give it a good scavenged feel. Walk in, first thing on the left is a bunch of plants. Adding some greenery. Behind that, guns. Behind those, more guns, and then a guard. Yeah, these are mainly just placed behind these fences and behind the mute fruit. Yeah, the picket fence hides the planter, and then it just looks like a plant peeking up over. Mr. Law, protecting one of the gates. Now this is a guard station, but it's technically a gun shop, guns. I also put guns on weapon racks behind it, just so I could remember which one's which. Oh, there goes Mr. Firefighter. He is also from Mr. Gardener. This was a pain. You can see I just kind of gave up after General. I was going to do bar and grill, General Trader. There was no plus or and sign, so I wasn't going to write out and grill. Because first of all, I don't have the grill next to the bar. Nick, just chilling. I told him to wait. One scavenger post. I have too many scavenger posts here, but I needed stuff for people to do. There's another on the left, as well as kind of like the visitor hub behind that. Picket fences and barn. We have the artillery, nobody manning it. More turrets. More turrets at the north gate. And then our second guard post, that is also the armor shop. Oh, and these turrets up above the armor shop, as well as the gun shop, are from the Enclave turret pack. Or they're from it's the Enclave thing that came with the Creation Club. Yeah, out here I purposefully left it less lit, because I intend to make Sanctuary quite lit. Behind the walls you can see all the T-45, and then some XO1. The other side is all the other types of power armor. But the Brahmin, who... I don't know, man. Can I move that for you? Not when you're using it. They can't decide which side to eat from, so, yeah. This is the half barn. That leads into the main living quarters for most of the Minutemen that I have stationed here. Try and put suitcases and foot lockers under most beds. Soon, sanctuary. We've extended the picket fences within the walls. After this first one, we enter this second building. This one's even more bare bones than the other. There's another Brahmin trough here. They never use this one though. Tiny room, well built up. A lot of these paintings within the walls and such, I got that idea from Shazo. Any more inspiration for building, I would recommend his channel. Moving on to the final building in the neighborhood. Not decorated as well up top, but not really able to with this little section. I don't know why I built it like this. I just had one of these in storage, and I thought, no, be a nice little inside. Inside, got a few more things blocked off. You know, while I'm here, there, more green. Oh yeah, I never got the second Brahmin, so I think I might just, I don't know, I just scrap this. It's taking up too much space. The workshop in the back has been slightly expanded as far as containers go. Tried to liven the place up. In between the shack foundations, I tried to shove in some scrap walls, the shack walls made out of the scrap. And then I also shoved in some pigment paintings around the top rim. Two houses and the barracks. This was going to be my house, but I just decided to put a couple beds in here. And then underneath, more beds. I'm pretty sure this is the only unused bed. Huh. They all have stains. I didn't notice that. Everyone still gets stuck up here. It's semi-functional. Tried to put some railings under and behind a couple of these just to make it so they don't look like they're floating. Most of them it just ended up being under. Didn't want them to block out the lion too much. You see him from below? Yeah, you can kind of see him. What matters is that we can't see under. I have finished the Vault Tech quest line. I haven't built anything there yet. I am saving that as cause of my last snafu. Every single tile of space within the Vault 88 I filled up with vault stuff. It was just a giant maze, and it kind of corrupted my last save. Saying that corrupted my last save made me think, is this a depression build? Did I build all this because I'm sad and need to recover? Ada, I need you to leave me alone. Go away.
I'll be back later.
Understood.
Alright, we got a little toolbox area and a couch. I just needed to put something back here. No, I might just... Okay, now we have a spare little workshop. Now we have our outhouses that everybody seems to just hang out in rather than pooping. Yo! He hitting that. Oh, shit. Dancing in the shitter. He's shitting in the dancing. Where's Dance when you need him? Dance in his chef hat. Shit's all he could probably cook up. Yeah, I'm sorry. I laughed because I astounded myself so much that I didn't think it was funny. I'm sorry. Okay, on this side we have the Vim. I did have the other one up in Sanctuary, so it's all good. It's all good. I haven't been to Nuka World yet, so how did you get up here? So at Red Rocket specifically, I just wanted most of the Hot Rod skins as well as the Atom Cats, partially why I went and bought the set earlier. But I really like this Racing Stripe one from the Creation Club. I don't know, it's just kind of simple and sweet. This isn't Codsworth, this is just a Mr. Handy, also from the Mr. Gardener. He's here to just garden. Anyway, here's the view from down below. Are you a guard? Oh, you're the real guard! The other one's supposed to be at the watchtower. Because I don't like him and I don't want him here. Why does he always fall through and not you? Here's the top-down view.
Hey, General.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, they're all in Grognak gear because they're my, elites. You know what I'm saying? You know. Oh, Duke! I haven't seen you in so long. How long have you been up here? Alright, and after the shitters, we get to our greenhouse. Half greenhouse. That also has a see-through cutout to the town hall. The town hall is mostly just art and then sitting arrangement. More slot machines just to generate more money. I don't know if they generate more money. Soda fountain that I have nobody assigned to. I just want the aesthetic. And then another one of these. I don't know, I just wanted the seat here. It's mainly just supposed to be a hangout area. Layered garden of sorts. I could have connected these and made it a bit neater, but I already took so much time on this. Alright, then we have the front lookout, a few more picket fences. Hearing Gracie snort, the mutant hound, reminded me. When I first got those death claws, I also built a Yaoguai cage. Didn't realize they'd fight anyways, even with the beta emitter. Figured they would just chill with each other. Alright, here's the inside of the half-green house. Below the marquee sign. Below the billboard. That Protectron case is for the Mr. Gardener. Oh, hey, there he is, right there. Right outside, got these tiny little steps. Couldn't fit anything else through here. Behind these fences, more potted plants. I should have probably not put scaffolding ones there, but it kind of blends in. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going back there. I just wanted to fill up every spot that I can't really walk past. Either vegetation or fake vegetation. I don't know if the potted plants are real plants. Quitting time siren, they don't get to quit. That, I'm gonna save that for a little bit. Behind the gun range, rack, battlement. I think that's the correct word. Turret battlement. Put a bunch of plants right below, just to help blend it through. And here's the new and improved doctor's office. The Mr. Medic Protectron case right there. The Protectron pods. I just remembered that. And I just have chems on there. Boarded up. Just enough storage. And then the Enclave crates. Also from the Enclave creation. And right here we have the Mr. Mechanic pod. I don't know where he went, but probably somewhere around here. Oh, hey, what's up? Got one of each Protectron. I just had a conniption. I thought I wasn't recording, thought I was muted. In front of each gate, the sides, on both sides, I try to put these fire crates. They're mostly on the outskirts here, where the traveling traders can just pass through. Started with 3 death claws, and I'm down to 1. Keen sleeves. I don't know what this little light is from. It's just been floating here. Death claw would just go somewhere else. I need to mute him. I need to mute him from the recording. It's gonna sound so weird. This is a scrap one that Jezebel is tied to. I can tell because she never leaves it. She just kind of chills near here. At least somebody works. I just wanted the Vim, the Nuka-Cola, and the milk surrounding the bar area where everyone's gonna chill. The nice thing about shoving it within the wall is that I can put stuff on top of it. I just decided for the snake plant, that's all I really wanted. I could have put more junk around, but I didn't really feel like it. I just left the junk that was already here. The shop has been slightly more consolidated, decorated, more workshops, more workstations for spare power armors. Fish and the lobster trap here just to give it some life, make it seem like people eat. But in Kitty Junction is the main junk area.
Can I turn off the interferometer?
Right. Just kind of toss most of my most valuable junk, as well as a blood can from Pikmin's gallery. I just had it. Blue Garden Gnome. Giddy a Buttercup. And then all the cats just kind of hang out in here. I mean, sometimes they end up in the garage. Oh yeah. And then there's one right there. All the magazines I've found. Riley's still stuck up anyway. I no longer need these shack stairs. I just wanna test out the gates again. Oh, that's so cool. Ah, that does turn off a few of the lights. Probably just because conduit power. Now, time to activate this beacon. I just want to test this out. What provisioner is that? No, that's probably... I mean, Ada could handle the settlement beacons all on her own. There's too many. The bodies are despawning. Sorry, I'm switching weapons. Well, I suppose I can just leave that on. It hasn't even gotten to the point where my inside settlers are feeling the need to fight anything. It's just Ada. It's actually insane that mutant hounds produce 10 defense. Hold up, fellas, I need to loot. I don't want raiders. I want gunners. I might turn the beacon off. Then I'm gonna move time ahead and do a nighttime aerial view. Ah, I guess I won. Cool. Yeah, so my game crashed mid-trade. That's great. I was so close to being done. And before I forget, I need to set up my first supply line. I'm gonna send the settler to Starlight Drive-In, just because it's another place I've been dropping off a bunch of junk. This used to be my top junk spot. I'm now just about empty. Yeah, I started out with like 3,000 wood, 5,000 steel. Yeah, that's what I'm down to now. And it'd be even lower if I hadn't been buying out Trader Riley's stock. Soon, all of the north will be mine, and we will move south and take everything. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I also have You and What Army installed. So I now have this watchtower, as well as a little camp for my Minutemen patrols to come to, right through the alleyway. The view of the place at night. So many objects that it takes time to load in. Ross, from Friends, Bob, signing out. And this is Lichwolf telling you, bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Don't ever let me build something this big in such a small area ever again.